Hello, everybody. This video is to go over your asynchronous work time for this Monday and Tuesday. As we addressed in class on Thursday and Friday, you will be starting your writing for your summative assessment, so your final assessment for our Systems of Power unit. We are going to be doing this writing, answering this prompt, which is in Google Classroom. The prompt you're answering is, how do laws impact a civilization and individuals within it? After reading informational text about Hammurabi's Code, which we did on Thursday and Friday of last week together as a class, and the breadwinner, please write a CER, at least a minimum of 2 paragraphs, that explains how laws impact individuals within their society. You should include specific examples from our studies, both from class discussion, Hammurabi's Code that we talked about and went over and studied, the breadwinner, which we've read. You could potentially use our discussions of the purpose of laws. You could potentially use our discussion of democracy in order to answer how our culture is, what we can tell about a culture based on these laws. And you should, in doing so, consider the influence of religion, economy, government, and society in general. So the influence that laws have on all of those different aspects. For this writing, you're going to be setting it up with a claim or a short intro paragraph. This claim should be an arguable statement, remember, asserting what impact laws have. Then you should follow it up with at least 2 paragraphs using evidence from the text. You should include where you found it, which means page numbers. Reminder that the assignment for Hammurabi's Code, the PDF that you have for that, includes document letters. So you could say document A or document B of Hammurabi's Code. And you should use reasoning to connect your body pieces of evidence back to the claim that you are making. We are saying 2 paragraphs because you should have a minimum of 1 paragraph on the breadwinner and a minimum of 1 paragraph using Hammurabi's Code. And then you will wrap it up with a conclusion statement or restating your claim in some way. You could potentially expand and do more paragraphs if you would like, using other bodies of evidence like your dystopian book or class discussions, but this is the expectation here. We've given you a couple hints to get started as far as claim statements. You do not need to use these. These are very basic claim statements. So these would be that laws are necessary or laws are not necessary for a society. You could also say that laws have a large impact or laws have a minimal impact on the civilization or on individuals living within a civilization. Additionally, you have been assigned on your Google Classroom, you have been assigned a graphic organizer that you can use to write your CER as well. This graphic organizer, we've assigned, there's 3 different levels, and we've assigned those levels based on the same level that you got for your novel completion CER, with the same understanding that it's basically the same as like a green, blue, and black. Whatever it is that you were assigned, you are welcome to go up. So you just need to email us and ask us to go up a level, but you are not able to go down a level. And you have been assigned the same level that you were assigned for that completion CER. But you can use this graphic organizer. This gets you started, so it gives you a space to write your claim, gives you a space to write your first reasoning, picking either the breadwinner or Hammurabi, evidence and explanation for those. And then second paragraph doing breadwinner or Hammurabi based on whichever one you did not do in the first. And then it gives you a spot to write a conclusion. Depending on your level, there may also be an opportunity to write a counter and rebuttal. A counter and rebuttal is taking the other side of the argument. So whatever your claim or your arguable statement is that you use up here, your counter or rebuttal will go against that and will address the other side. So if you say that laws have a large impact on society or are extremely necessary for society, then your claim or counter or rebuttal could be that laws are maybe not necessary for society or maybe are not a good thing for society. You may also potentially use, so this is, you can write in this graphic organizer just in these spots, and we will, for this, since we just gave you a piece of extended piece of writing last week as well, for this we will say that you do not need to translate it into a different extended piece of writing or a different Google Doc for paragraphs. Okay, we will grade the information that is contained within this graphic organizer. If you choose to use this, you are welcome to use a different Google Doc and to make kind of your own essay if that helps you, if you feel like you are a better writer in doing so. However, this is available to you to use if you would like. You also have, which we talked about on Thursday and Friday, you also have this government T-chart, which you could potentially use as either part of your claim or conclusion, or maybe an extension into a third paragraph as well, where you can add in those bits about how government laws being coming from the government, how government overall might potentially have an impact on society. That is your assignment for asynchronous time this week. We will actually be moving into our next unit on Monday and Tuesday, so you will not get class time on Monday and Tuesday outside of maybe 15-20 minutes just to kind of clear up misconceptions or answer any questions about this. So do not expect class time to work on this. This is due at the end of the week. On Thursday and Friday, we will have a sort of writer's workshop during class time for only about 30 minutes. And we will use that to kind of do a little bit of peer editing and to make sure that we have a decent start. So based on your asynchronous time Monday, Tuesday, you should have a start, a good full, if not complete, piece of writing in order to do that writer's workshop on Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday, if you do not show up to class with a completed piece of writing, then you will not get the valuable experience of doing that writer's workshop, which will help make your writing better. Okay, so please have this completed by that point. And again, this will be due by the end of the week, so due on Friday. If you have any questions regarding this, how to use this, how to answer the prompt, anything of the sort, if you have questions regarding this, feel free to email us and let us know during the asynchronous time. And I will be around the computer, so I will hopefully be able to get back to you in a timely manner. So please work hard on this. This should take, you have your full 2 hours going on there, and this is the assignment that we're giving you essentially for the majority of the week during the asynchronous time, since it is a larger piece of writing. So please use that full 2 hours to really write a good quality summative assessment. This will be an academic grade for both reading and for history. That is your assignment. If there's any questions, again, please email myself or Mr. Martin. And outside of that, good luck. And we will see you when we see you in class.